He's got this big goal, right? Landing that dream job in tech. We've been looking through some source material excerpts with top strategies for getting through that, well, pretty competitive market. So our mission here is really to unpack those pages, pull out the key stuff, and help you figure out how to, approach it strategically. Because honestly, just having the skills, it's often not quite enough these days.
No, it really isn't. And the source material, it makes that clear right away, just the sheer amount of competition. It kind of frames the job search less like just can you code
Yeah.
and more like a campaign. You need a strategy to actually stand out.
Totally. And the foundation, like the sources highlight, is that technical skill set, your programming languages, frameworks, the tools you use.
Yeah.
But it's not just what you learn, it's also about mastering it effectively. Some sources even mention using AI tools, like freebeat.ai was one example, to help get those skills down faster.
Right. You absolutely need that base. But then you have to show it. That's where the portfolio comes in. It's crucial. You can't just list skills. You need proof, projects, maybe open source contributions, a personal site. Employers want to see you can actually do something with that knowledge.
Yeah, showing the work, that's critical. And once you can show it, the sources talk about getting seen, networking. Strategically, though, not
Yeah.
just collecting contacts.
Exactly. It's about building relationships, understanding the landscape. The sources point to things like conferences, LinkedIn groups, even engaging on GitHub.
And referrals, too, right? The sources suggest a lot of jobs, especially higher level ones, get filled that way.
Definitely. Visibility is huge.
Yeah.
And that often starts online. Your resume, your LinkedIn profile. The sources had some sharp points there. It's not just listing what you did. You got to tailor it. Use the right keywords.
Ah, for the applicant tracking systems, the ATS.
Precisely. If your resume doesn't match the job description language, a human might never even see it. And focusing on achievements, like quantifiable results, not just duties. That's key.
Okay, so getting past the digital gatekeeper, then the interview itself. The sources break that down too. Coding tests, system design, those behavioral questions.
And practice is essential. Using platforms like LeetCode or HackerRank helps. But it's also about understanding why they're asking. They're testing problem solving, how you think architecturally, how you collaborate.
Right. It's more than just getting the right answer. And the sources also push this idea of staying current, keeping up with industry trends. Why is that so vital?
Well, tech moves incredibly fast, doesn't it? Things change constantly. So it's not just casually reading blogs, it's about intentionally tracking new stuff. AI, blockchain, cloud, understanding what they are and what they mean for the industry.
That speed of change really does stand out. And alongside staying updated theoretically, the sources talk about practical experience.
Yeah, hands-on stuff. Internships, freelance gigs, hackathons, even small personal projects count. It shows you can apply what you know to, well, actual problems.
It adds that layer of reality.
And here's something interesting the sources really highlight, maybe surprisingly for some, soft skills.
Okay, not just the tech chalks.
Exactly. Communication, teamwork, being adaptable. The sources are pretty clear. You can be a brilliant coder, but if you can't explain your work or work well with others, it limits you. Tech skills might get you noticed, but soft skills often impact your long-term fit and success.
That combination, deep tech skills plus strong soft skills, that feels like a major theme here. And finally, the sources wrap up with mindset. Persistence. Keep learning.
Yeah, because you're going to face rejection. It's just part of it. The insight is about how you react. Do you seek feedback? Do you keep improving? Viewing every no as, well, data for the next attempt.
That persistence seems like the engine driving everything else.
It really does. And if we kind of zoom out, connect this to the bigger picture, you see these aren't just separate tips. They all work together, right? Your tech skills fuel your portfolio. Networking might uncover chances for experience. Staying updated helps you prep for interviews and choose projects. Soft skills are needed everywhere. It's the whole system working together that helps you stand out.
So what does this all mean for why you listening? It means getting that tech job isn't just about coding practice. It's a whole strategy. Skills, visibility, connections, preparation, and that continuous growth mindset. You've got actionable steps here from the material. So here's a final thought, pulling from what we discussed. Given how fast tech changes, like the sources keep mentioning, and this need for constant learning and persistence, could it be that adapting your approach to learning is maybe the single most crucial skill for your long-term career, even more than any specific tech skill you learn today? Something to think about.